Hello everyone, I'm about to take you on the step 2 on how to get your HEC-HMS done. So we are going to continue from our last class. So this is the part 2 of the other class. This is what we done in the other class, what was done actually. So if you check, we have different sub-basin here, sub-basin and ridges. And if you check here, this is called the sink. This red point here, that our red point, is called the sink, connecting all the ridges and the sub-basins. So we are going to work on it to make sure that it works 100%. So the aim is to achieve a 100% goal in these our sub-basins and ridge, trying to connect the sub-basins and the ridge. So let's get started. We'll close this so that we'll be seeing what we are creating. You go to component, meteorological model manager, you click on it, you click on new, you can click Bosomet, anything you feel like saving it as. Bosomet 1, you create. This is what we just created now, meteorological model. You close, you go to component again, you click on control specification manager, you click on new, you click on the name, you can still save as Boso control 1, you create, then you close. This is what we just created, control specification. You go to component again, time series data manager, you click on it. You can save as gauge 1 or precipitation gauge or Boso gauge, anything you feel like saving as. The important thing is just know the work and get it done. Boso gauge, you create, and this is the time series data. You close this, you come to time series data. All this you can just open them up. You see, this is just time series time manager. You open the control, the meteorological, you open them. So now I'm going to start from this last date here, the last date, which is tab from the time series data manager. You have precipitation gauges, Boso gauge, then I'll just click on the date. Once you click on this date, this will appear here. We want to work on something of interval of 1 year, and this is indicating 1st January 2000 and 2nd January 2000, which means it's just interval of 2 days, depending on what you are given to work on. If it is a 1 year stuff, you make sure the date aligns here. If it is a 2 day something, you make sure the date aligns here. So I'm going to change this to 1st January 2001, and I will save. This is how to save your work. You just come here, save current project, you click on it, and it will save automatically. So we are done with this. You go to the Boso gauge above the date. Your time interval will be given to you, but for the sake of this class, we'll be using 1 day as our time interval. You click on save again, either Control S or you click here. It will save automatically. Precipitation gauges, time series, then the Boso control. You see, you need to input that's your start date, your start time, end date, and end time. So I will start with my start date, which is 01 Jan 2000. Then start time. My start time will be 00 at 12 a.m. So end date will be 01 Jan 2001. My end time will be the same 00 the time interval will be 1 day. Then I will save the work, and once you save, this will come up this way. It will now show dark. You come to meteorological model, you come to Bosomet, you click on this basin here, click on Boso Basin 1, you click on yes, you save your work. Just always remember to save. You come to this replace missing, you click on it, you set it to default. If you don't set this to default, automatically you will not be getting the 100% goal we want to achieve here. So you click on it, you save your work again, and it will automatically save. You come to this specific hydrograph, you see our different sub-basins. So you change all of them to Boso gauge 1, depending on what you save your gauge as. Boso gauge 1. So you do that for all the sub-basins. Once you are done, you save your work, and you check, if scroll down to check, you see all of them are okay. So we are done with this. So you come down, come back to this your date after imputing this. Once you click on this your date, you see this table. Click on the table. You see from your 1st January to 1st January 2000 to 1st January 2001. So depending on what you are working on, we are working on Boso this, and we have our info data, rainfall data. So we just go to, we minimize this page. This is our rainfall data, say 515 rainfall. I'll open it. It is in an Excel format. So once I open, you will see this is the rainfall data given to us. So what you do is just click on your Control A to highlight all, then Control C to copy. So once you copy, you go back to your page. You go back to this your page here. You click on it, it will come up. Then you click on any of these boxes and you click Control V. Once you click on Control V, everything will come up. As you can see, you Control Save, or you just save here, and all of them will be saved automatically. Then you now come to this, after the table there is a graph. You click on the graph. This is our graph. So you're supposed to have something like this. You, after saving your work, you come to this graph. This graph will show, and you know you are still along the line, and to the glory of God, we'll be achieving our aim. So now, you come back to your business, which is this. We want to work on the business now, the different business, and there is this. So once you touch any basin, you see it reflects here. But I want to touch sub-basin 15 now. You see this is our sub-basin 15 hidden. But let me touch sub-basin 2. This is it. This is sub-basin 2 showing us here. So in our next class we'll be learning how to calculate lag time and how to merge two basins together. So let's achieve our aim for now. So now you come to parameters. This is parameters. You click on parameters. You click on loss. This is our loss. You come to change method. You change this none to SCS curve number. Click on change. You go back to parameters. Transform. You change method. None. You change it to SCS unit hydrograph. You change. You go back to parameters again. You come to routing. You click on it. On routing, you go to change mode, change method, then you change it to masking gun, then you change. So don't forget to always save your work. So I will save my work now, and then I'll go back to parameters just to show you what we have been actually working on. You come to characteristics, sub basin, you click on it. So once you click on sub basin, this will show. You click on this filter to put computation zone and everything from your sub basin 1 to the last will show. You double click on this. Once you double click, the full page will show. Then you change this hydrologic to alphabetic. Then once you've done that, this will be accordingly the way it is on the sub basin. So you now screenshot, which is your Windows key. For this system, your Windows key, and this your print screen. You click the two of them together. Once you click it, you see the effect on your screen. It has screenshotted. So you just close this and go back to your page. So now we are going to be imputing this. It is supposed to be indicated in the equation anyway that for the curve number use so value, but for the sake of this class, you click on loss on any sub basin, the curve number and the impervious. We are going to be using 65 and 45, but remember this will be given to you in exam condition or when you are practicing. So, but instead of us clicking this one after the other, we are going to use this another method. You come to Excel sheet. You can still work on this anyway. You click on new, blank sheet. So you click on 65 on the first column, and the other one you click on 45. So you just come here, you click, look at my arrow, you drag down to maybe 30 or any desired length, but make sure it is more than 20. You come back to 45, you click on the edge and you drag down. It must not be the same place, just make sure you drag it down more than 20. Then you highlight or Ctrl A, then you copy Ctrl C. Ctrl C. Ctrl A and Ctrl C. You copy. You come back to your page. You go to, remember we are still in loss. You come back to your parameters. you go to loss, you click on it. That SCS curve number, you click on the SCS curve number. You go to this show element. This is only showing sub-basin 1 because we are in sub-basin 1. You click on this, all elements, everything will show. You can maximize it. Then you click on curve number. You just simply click Ctrl V and the 65 and 45 will show. You apply. Once you apply, it will show on all the sub-basins. Then you close this page. So if you check now on all my sub-basins, the 65 and 45 are there. So you are done for that. You come to transform. You click on transform. The lag number, I said in our next class I'll be teaching you how to calculate the lag number. So lag time. You come to parameters again, transform. You go to that transform. You go to SCS. For the sake of this class, we'll be using 240 for our lag time. So you go back to your page.
Control A, delete.
You click on Control A, then delete. Or you just go and create a new file. You click on new. You open a new file. You click the lag time, which I say we'll be using 240. Assume we've calculated it and we got 240. You drag it down. Then you Control A and Control C, which is you copy it. You come back to your page. You come to transform. Transform. You go to parameters. You come to transform. You go to that SCS unit hydrograph. You click on it. You click on all elements. You click on any of those boxes and you Ctrl V to paste. So it will paste automatically. You just apply. Once you apply, everything will show. Then you close. So we are done for that. Then we are done with this. So you confirm all of them are there. You see, sub-basin, sub-basin, sub-basin. So you now come to the first reach. We are done for this. You come to the first reach.
Reach is all about routing.
Reach is all about routing and the reach itself. Trying to connect this sink, this reach to this sink. That is what we are about to do now. This is the sink. This red point, this red point now. So we are going to come here. Very brief. We come to this series 3 now. You scroll down, you click on sync, you save. You are going to be doing this twice because of the way the system is being programmed. You save it and it will save. So the next sync, the next series will just come up. You click on it, it's already there. So you just change all the reach to sync 1. Remember, you do them twice. The next one will come, which is reach 2. You do the same thing, sync 1. You save. The next one will come, reach 1. You click on it, you click sync, save. You do for that same sync 1. You save. You come to reach 5. You click on sync. You save. You do again. You save. You come to reach 8. sink 1. That is, we are trying to connect all the ridges to the sink, to the different sinks, to this our sink,
Sink 1.
to sink 1. So you save. So for now, I think we are done. You see all of them are connected to the sink. All the ridges are connected to the sink already. So now you now come to this routing. Masking gum and masking gum K and masking gum X. You'll be given in the question or you work on it. So for the purpose of this class, we'll be using 0.5 for the K and 0.25 for the X. So you go back to your parameters again, or let's go to our Excel sheet first so that we can input those values. You click on File, New, Blank, Workbook, then you click on 0.5
First column.
on first column and 0.25. So you drag down. The reach is not even more than 8 steps, so you can just do for 10 or 20. So you control A, you highlight all, and you can copy it, control C. You come back to your page, you go to parameters. Remember, this is routing. You go to routing, you go to that masking gum, you click all elements, you click on masking gum K, any of it, and you control V. All of them will be there. You apply immediately. Yes, you apply. Then you see all of them are here already. So the next thing we are going to do is to go back to our parameters. This base flow is supposed to be none. So you change the method to none and you change, you save. So I think we are good to go. If you've done all this perfectly, you can now achieve 100%. But if we still have an error, we can still correct it. So you click on compute, simulation run, manage, I click on it, new. You see run 1, Boso run, you click on next. This is Boso Basin, the first thing we created. Boso met, Boso control, and you close it. You come to this part, you click on compute. You see that simulation run, the one you just created. You click on the plus sign, you click on run 1, then you come back to your compute. This is compute. You come to compute run, you click on it, and it's supposed to give us 100%, but it's not giving us. So what we do now, we come to this bottom, we drag it up to check why it is giving us, it say no base recession threshold for sub-basin 17. So it means that base flow did not change. You see, it is still recession. So you come here, you change the method. You don't need to panic once you don't have 100%. All you have to do is to check what the system is telling you. Now we know it say there is base flow in this, and we are not supposed to have base flow, so we just change this. Are you sure you wish to change method? Yes. To what? We want to change it to none. I will change. Then I'll just go back to my compute again. I'll click on compute run, and you see it is running, and to God be the glory, we have 100%. So you screenshot this and you close.
Or you can use this shortcut for run.
Yeah, you can also use this shortcut for the run computer element. So after this, you come to this part. You go back to your component, so basin 1 or any of them. You come to your results. This is the global summary table of what you've done so far. You screenshot it. This is the element graph for sub-basin 9, which we have done so far. You see it, so you can do all of them and screenshot them, but just screenshot the results, the characteristics. This sub-basin, you screenshot it. Your graph initially, you screenshot it, and you work on them on your Word and submit them. So thank you very much. Our next class will be treating how to calculate our lag time, and God bless you.